Hello, Coach Laurie Turner here. Today I would like to visit with you about the importance of measuring. If we don't measure, we can't improve or celebrate on our successes. We have to know where we started. So I would like to talk to you about that in two areas. First, the challengers, and second, you as a coach and the activities you could be measuring to help you be successful. As challengers, we ask our group up front to turn in their weekly measurements, their beginning measurements, their weight, their inches, a photo. Be adamant about getting those measurements. I ask them to send them personally to me. Most people are hesitant to post them. I have some that do, and it's wonderful, but for the most part, they are going to send them directly to me. I keep an assessment sheet so that as I talk with them before we start, as I visit with them through their goals and their struggles and successes throughout the whole program, I can also document each week what their measurements are and get back to them and help them refine areas that they may be struggling with. Some people are hesitant to measure. They don't want that number on the scale on what their neck or their waist or whatever is, and so I have also adapted a ribbon method, which may work for some of your people as well. And I ask them to get some non-stretchy ribbon, but some ribbon, and then to cut exactly to length, the length around each of the areas that we've asked them to mark. And then we ask them to mark that with a piece of duct tape or some sort of tape to know where they measured. Then each Monday, they can just report to me what they cut off, how many inches or parts of an inch that they cut off of each of those spots, and they have a way to celebrate as well. If you can't measure it, you can't celebrate it as well, and we don't want someone to get through 21 days and say, my clothes feel better, but I'm not sure it was successful. So keep those measurements. Use the assessment sheets to track the measurements so you know they're doing it. You can get busy, and if you have a lot of challengers, you don't always remember who turned them in and who didn't, and you don't want to wait to be catching it up at the end. So that's it for the challengers. For you as a coach, what are you tracking? If you choose to build this as a business, you need to be tracking your activities as well. Activities such as how many contacts are you making a day? How many phone calls are you making a day? How many people are you inviting each day to do this 21-day program with you? How many people are you following up with each day? How many are you inviting to a coach? Personally, my add-on this last week is how many people, when I visit with them about any of this, am I then asking for a referral? And I'm excited to see what that's going to do with my numbers. But if you don't know the percentages as far as how many you've invited, as well as how many have said yes, no, or maybe, then you don't know the areas you as a coach need to improve on. I would suggest through learning that you also keep track of how you ask them. Did you text message? Did you email? Did you Facebook? Or did you phone call or see them in person? I will say for me, the texting and the emails worked really great at the beginning when we first started this, but now that I'm through my warm market, the phone calls and the personal one-on-one contacting seems to be getting higher yields for me of yeses. May or may not work for you, but again, if you don't track it, you can't improve on it. So my call to action for you would be to track what you're doing, track your activities, and keep a record then and evaluate. Do I need to make more calls? Do I need to visit with someone about making different calls? Do I need to, am I weak in the follow-up? Try to track your numbers and see where you can improve. We want to measure for success because we want to be successful. Have a great day.